you came to Vietnam. What was your first impression of the combat sports scene here in Saigon?
Yeah, the first gym I joined was a Vietnamese one, where one of the best guys trained, but I never met him at that time. It's Joe Vidon, for those who know. And he was in the US, I think, at that time. And since his coach does not speak too good of English, I translated a couple of things. So I met him, like kind of met him, and via face call. And I was super inspired. It was like, wow, they have Israel Adesanya and Khabib and everybody as a poster. And then they told me, oh, they have a guy who's training in the US who qualifies for the UFC. I was like, wow. But then I got to the classes and it was like, I would say a typical Vietnamese Muay Thai gym where it's more about fun. It's a lot of kids, and I was probably the most dedicated by showing up like 3-4 times a week. So, and yeah, then I wanted to restart with grappling, and then I came to Shark, where I felt like, damn, this is a different level than what I used to in Germany. So way more technical, less physically, but way more technical. And yeah, that's where I met a bunch of guys, and then I decided to move closer to where everything happens, right? And yeah, and then I switched the gym, and I met you, and that's where my competitive career started. Kind of.
Man, it was. I'll never forget that day. I remember that day, and you were like, "Oh, first day of wrestling." I was like, "Man, this is gonna be quite a ride." He has no idea how good he's gonna be.
Yeah, I remember training with you like one of the first couple of days you were there. I think it was just you, me, and Felipe.
Yeah.
And yeah, like technically, like I'm not a good wrestler by any means, but technically I had more knowledge than you. But it was just like, damn, this guy, he's strong. And then yeah, I give him a couple months, and it just turned into like give him a few weeks, and then the body started to change from the bodybuilder to the athlete and the fighter, and like your physique is different for sure, and you seem like you move way differently than you did when you got here.
Yeah,
that's my biggest observation.
My friends in Germany say I'm small now.
That's what everyone's been telling me, dude. When I went back to over and under the other day, everyone was like, "Oh, you're so small. Like you were the same size now." And actually, compared to you, I am small now.
No, I wouldn't say that.
So where are you heading?
Where I'm heading?
Yeah, because you had striking, you had the grappling.
Yes, sir. It's the natural progression would be MMA.